Guys, Moose here. We are back with another episode of Stonehearth in our Rise Children playthrough, and now that we've finally finished this excavation excavation project, we're going to get started on getting that going. So, I think having the same area makes the most sense, because I want it matching on these sides, and then I don't want it to be not a square, so no reason not to do it that way. So we'll get started here. And I think I'm going to have a good amount of separation between the two. So let's see here. So while I get this going, I actually have a decent story for once today. I was just playing Overwatch earlier today. Just trying to relax. That's 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. I like 9 more. I was playing Overwatch today. Oh shit. And invaders. Okay. We need to deal with this first. But yeah, I was playing Overwatch today. Just doing the Year of the Rooster shit. Playing Capture the Flag, which I normally love, but I absolutely hate Capture the Flag in Overwatch. It's terrible, in my opinion. Not good at all. Personal opinion, but that's how I feel about it. I was playing it with Karen. You know, she needed to get her 3 wins for the... You should be running home right now. For the whatchamacallit. And I didn't have them either, actually. But I had my initial win. And it's just, you know, let's have some fun. Relax a little. And we're playing. And probably 1,000,000 to 1 odds, we happen to have another person named Moose on our team. So it's myself and one other person. Never noticed that before. It could have happened, I just didn't notice it, but I don't think it had happened previously. So, you know, it's fun. We have a little fun with it in chat. Just, you know, greet each other more or less by saying there can only be one, etc., etc. The usual shit that you'd expect. And ultimately, we happen to win. So at the end, of course, someone says, like, oh, you guys can't... Ooh, this is interesting. What is this? That is very strange. Anyway, someone says, like, oh, you guys, you can't handle the meese or the mooses or whatever. So people start making jokes about it, and then someone said something about Canada, and it's just like, alright, well, fuck it. I'm gonna sing Oh Canada. So I don't... Ashamed to admit I don't know all the words, but I can kind of get by. But I only got through, I just said, oh Canada, my home and native land. And someone else picked it up immediately. And went and got through like the entire thing. And the group, it was the same, more or less the same group for the next 3 games. And somehow we went from that to like an hour-long fight / conversation that I was not at all, neither was Karen, by the way, not at all involved in. Basically, like, either pro or anti-Trump. And it's just like, went from like Canadian pride and singing the Canadian national anthem to fucking, like, there's one guy said California should yeah, okay, I can't speak. One guy said California should secede. Another guy said that would be like the worst thing for the US as a whole, which is true, but basically he was saying because that you basically take like half the progressives out of the country. Which, I don't know about that, but it was ridiculous. And of course we had a bunch of racism, because this is the internet, and what's the internet without rampant racism? That's just how things work. Need another 4. Right there. Okay, I know there was something happening. Okay, now I can go deal with it. You died. How did you die? Okay, I didn't even notice. That's embarrassing. You were a worker, right? Yeah, I mean, unless it was a cleric. No, it wasn't a cleric. Is there anything we don't have now? I don't think so. I think it was just a worker. No, that's totally my bad. For the life of me, I don't know. I mean, it could have been a farmer, but I don't think so. We'll have to go back and try and figure it out. Oh well, no big deal for now. We'll get a new person. But yeah, it was absolutely crazy. Just out of nowhere. And I get that, yeah, there's a jump to make there. And you could say, yeah, that would lead to political stuff because you're talking about a country and countries have politics. But it was just like, the duration of it was particularly bizarre, I suppose, because it went on for a good long while. Like really, I'm not joking, pretty much three full games before people left. Enough that we got requeued. This is just completely freaking ridiculous. Alright, sell some gold, and then finally focus on building our damn crafting area. Okay, so if I come here, how far across is this? 65. And this one is going to be by 64 because could you not like pop shit up in my way here? Please go away. God damn it. Stop. Just fuck off with the pop-ups. Alright, I'm gonna pause so there's no more bullshit. Okay. I know I probably could have scrolled over to the side a bit, but whatever. Just double checking, 65. $64 by 65. Just gonna double check here. 65 and 65. Okay, that appears to be good. And now this one was 1, 2, 3. Is that 2 tiles per? Yeah, it's 2 tiles per. So that was 6. I need more than that. I need 1. Let's see. If I do 3 in, that's 6. What if I do 7 or 8? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this should be... Oh shit, this is gonna be hard to do. I have to count this, so bear with me for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, did I do this wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I cannot see, like, the pattern is actually fucking with me here. Oh man, I can't tell at all. Okay, let's try this maybe a slightly easier way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, fuck the whole thing. Alright, whatever. This is going to be difficult. Alright, so... one more time. Actually, I know a better way to do this. That's 4. That's 8. So if I go there... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apologize for interrupting the story kind of. I mean, you got the gist of it. But I need to kind of focus to be able to do this properly. I'm not good at counting like, oh, I messed it up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I'm really bad at this, if you can't tell. And I fucked it up. Not surprising. So, which one was wrong? Well, what if I do it like this? This should be fine. Right? And then like that. And that should be equal all around if I go... Here, how about I do this the easy way? That's 7. That's 7. That's 7. And that is 7. Okay, so this is correct. Alright, we can do walls. Nice and easy. Both sides, okay. So yeah, lots of, I mean, you know, right? You're on the internet as much as I am. You should be aware how idiotic things can be. Shouldn't surprise you at this point. Pop one of those. Let the game run again so we actually get some stuff done here. So are these stone walls? No, they're brick walls. I want stone walls. Probably should have just done this in the first place, but whatever. Gotta have it matching. Match the other one. Alright, that looks good. So how are we actually going to do this functionally? What are we going to do? We can put the roof on it now. I think there's no particular harm in that. But we are going to make it much taller in line with the other castle so that we can actually maybe build a pathway between the two. Not sure about that yet. And now we're going to just place these doors for reference. So make it easy for us to do the other ones as well. And we will, of course, double check that these are centered. Using roads, I suppose. 20 there. 20 there. Okay. Alright, well, that works fine. This will be the outside edge of a door. Outside as well. Go here. And right there. Yep, that is correct. Alright. So yeah, I've had experiences like that before, I guess. It's just, I don't know. People are so ready to talk about that shit and have angry opinions about it. I think I'm only gonna have one entrance here. Yeah, I like having only this entrance to go up here. I think that's totally fine. So what if I do... Let's see. The inner area will be like a storage area? Including perhaps... Ooh, I have an idea now. I have a fun idea now. Alright, what if I do this? Okay, that's not what I intended to do. Basically, I need to find the center point. So if I go like this, and I say, how long is this? 49, so let's... And take that down to 9. No, sorry. 20 plus 4. 24. Am I sure that's the middle? That one right there? Which I'm gonna keep my eyes on. I think that's the middle. I'll have to check. Okay, we're fighting these guys. I can probably ignore it, but just focus target a little. Take a brief look around to make sure no one's coming in here. No wolves coming with that pack. I'm sure there's some other enemies on the horizon somewhere, but I don't see them currently. Is that really the middle? Okay, well we can experiment with it. If this is truly the middle, then that's wrong. That's also wrong. There we go. And then right there. And to test this, we can go back to road and say this should be 20. It is. Not going to test. No, I'll test it. Okay. Test the other side as well. Or you know what? I don't need to test the other side because it matches exactly. Okay. So the important thing here is we can say do that, and then maybe say yeah, like this. This will be how we do it. Because what I'm going to do here is build a quarry in the middle and get rid of these roads because we no longer need them for setting the center. It's probably going to take us a couple episodes to design this because I do want to put a lot of decorations here and make it all pretty. So we'll take our time. We'll get there eventually. Need to get rid of that. Okay. Alright, this is a very good start. I'm pretty happy with where we are here. This will be another quarry. I want to retire this one, ideally. Dig down here. Sunflowers. Yeah, I mean, sure. I don't really know what that's about, but... Clay oil lamps? Yeah, sure, buddy. Make 10. Doesn't cost me much, so why not? We should really mine, but for now I'll settle for using those up. Okay, trade will be back in 2 days. Fantastic. But yeah, I've never had anyone be so... have such an urgent desire to jump into the hell that is political discussion with strangers. I don't like at this point, especially with the way the election is going and everything, I just don't want to discuss politics with anyone because it's going to make me angry. There is no perspective that would not anger me at this point. I'm going to use tile for mosaics now. Just everything sucks. Everything... Like, I'm not really happy about anything at all. And I can't even go, like, the third-party candidates seem to be just morons. Some of the things they said were not, like, not good. I'm not going to get into that. I shouldn't have even said that, but... I think it was John Oliver's show that did a little piece on the third-party candidates and some of the shit they'd said, which was just, like... What was it, like one of the guys didn't know where Syria was or something? Or what was happening in Syria? Which was just like mind-bogglingly unbelievable. Like, how can you not know if you're running for public office of any kind, let alone trying to be president, and you're taking yourself seriously, theoretically, how do you not know where the fuck Syria is? Like, high schoolers should know where Syria is. Everyone should know where Syria is, for fuck's sake. It's out of control. So, I don't know. Anyway, I won't get into that. I'm not going to let the same thing that happened to that Overwatch group happen to me. How far is that? One above? Yeah, it's one above, it looks like. Like there, I think. I like this courtyard kind of thing. I'd love to have a place like this in real life. That's sort of like what adulthood has been for me, is like, oh man, this is beautiful. I wish I had a home like this. It's like every time it's like, I wish I had that. I wish that was mine. No, I fucked it up. Okay. Oh, no, it's totally fucked. Alright. Okay, you got me. That's not right either. Did I accidentally get it right? I did. Lovely. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be 2 above. Oh well. Easy adjustment. And I know this kind of interferes with where we'd normally place our whatchamacallit, our ladders up to the roof, but we'll deal with that in another way. I'm not worried about that right now. We'll probably just have one here, going up here, and then let people go up when they want to. Having the wider rooms... Is the roof wider? What does this do? Okay, it only changes like the spacing of things. I'm gonna make the roof bigger. I like having a little room up there actually, and that might mitigate. No, it'll still be a problem. That's fine, we can just do it somewhere else. We'll have one on each side of these doors and that'll be it. Okay, what else do I want to put in here? If I go for decorations... No, that doesn't work. I think this looks nice. Kind of not a great color for this, but we don't really have any options, so what are you going to do? Okay, that looks good. And... what else do we want to put in here? Don't really want to do garden gnomes or anything. What about these? I could do wall mosaics. That's probably the better option here. Yeah, okay. So 2 off from each door. How far off the ground? 2 off the ground. Okay, 2 and 2. Right there, yeah. It's a little hard to see, but I think I got it. Yep, there we go. And let's do 2 more. Magic number 3. Could you not? What are you idiots doing? I don't care about the trader, that's not what I meant to click. Okay, everyone go home. Go murder this asshole. You're gonna have to be rescued, I'm sure. Yep. Oh, you too. Okay. Well, maybe I'll start looking at those notifications now that they're actually meaningful. Is that a healer? I don't see a healer. No, there's the healer. Okay. Kick this guy. Nope. Stop running. Don't do it. Okay, so there's the other one too. I think we killed the first one. I think that's... we're good. Okay. Yeah, this should be good now. Need to rescue those 2 people, which we'll let our villagers get to hopefully quickly, but probably not that quickly. And we will go back to decorating. And I think once I no, that's not what I want. Once I finish with this, it's probably time to call it an episode here. We're going a little bit long. That's okay. Designing stuff always takes time. Camera flipped out there for a second, but that's okay. Alright. There we go. Alright, so the interior's designed. Now we just gotta worry about the outside, which is gonna be much harder because we do not currently really have a marker for where things are. I might put doors on and then take them away later. We're gonna have more stuff in here. We haven't done any lighting, so we need to do that and a number of other things as well, but that is gonna do it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us for the next one as well. Take care.